talk to you guys for a moment about Martin Luther and a project that I had in mind about his table talks. Martin Luther being, of course, the great Reformationist. And the Table Talks is kind of an interesting book. It's basically where we get a lot of his ideas and theology from. Basically, he would meet with people in his house, and they would all sit around the table. And he would just talk, and they would write down what he was saying. Yeah, that's where we get a lot of his ideas from. But the weird thing is, if you read the Table Talks, you have something called code switching. And that's when you're alternating between multiple languages. So you have a sentence that begins in German and ends in Latin, or you have a sentence that's all German except for one Latin phrase. So it's really kind of confusing and complicated. And it's kind of difficult to read, but the problem is, I don't believe that he was actually, I believe that he was code switching, that he was not actually relying on his scribes to do the code switching for him. And what that means is that some of what we believe he may have thought actually may have come from scribes, because if they're recording him in another language, that has implications semantically. So my idea, I wanted to go back to the source, Ad Fontes, and actually read these in the original German and Latin, and see if his ideas that we now know are consistent with what he was actually saying. Because I have a hunch that they may not be entirely. So that's pretty much it. It's nothing overly complicated, but it does require an enormous amount of time, because you have to decipher these bilingual sentences and ideas. So that's basically my goal.